How's it going, guys? This is Razor Wrath bringing you part 16 of Shadow of the Tomb Raider Let's Play. So let's continue on. Just had to run from all the freaking Trinity freaking tribes people. So that guy got wrecked. Aren't they still out here? Damn, they don't want to talk to me, whatever. Blue hair and tunic required. Oh, you need the... this to talk to people.
I've never seen Uchu so angry.
Uchu? Really? What happened?
I shouldn't gossip, but he and Khalil were arguing. They kept their voices down. You could see the anger rising off of each of them.
Mission available. Okay. Do. Goodies in your shops. Shopkeeper.
You're here during a busy time, friend. The tanners, the butchers, the weavers, the dyers, even the teachers. All the districts are preparing. The market will be busy. Great things are on the horizon for the city and its people. We all must do what we can to help Kukulkan usher in a new world.
Gotcha. That way. Some berries. Fine. There we go. Do.
Unuratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured.
Who's been captured? The kid?
Unuratu! Etzli's been captured.
I know. They're holding him at the barracks. We're working on a plan to release him.
I tried to get to him, I'm sorry.
He's a warrior. What's that? This is a key. It looks like it belonged to the mountain temple. It is adjacent to where they're holding him. Is the box of eggshell connected to the barracks? Is that why the cult occupied the temple? It's heavily guarded. When we go in, it has to be sudden, silent.
Is there a back way?
There was one, by the salt mine, but it has deteriorated. It's treacherous.
I might be able to manage it.
Perhaps. You did survive the sacrificial pit. I haven't been back inside since I was a child. But from what I can remember, the barracks are within an inner stronghold.
If I can get in through the back way, I can clear a path and let you in. We will free Etzli, then go find the box.
I'll take care of my son. You go after the box.
Enter the mountain temple. Is that this one?
Trying to keep a low profile.
I would go. Only I can't imagine time is running short. It would mean a lot to Honorato and the rebellion.
Where do I go? New page from the journal.
29th of November, 1603. After dinner, Lopez left the city. I followed, worried he might not return. I found him standing by the riverbank, lips moving as though in prayer. Not wishing to disturb him, I waited. His communion with God must have lasted through the night, and I regret to admit I fell asleep, for the next thing I knew, Lopez stood smiling serenely over me, the morning sun behind him, creating a halo. He helped me to my feet and clasped me in a strong embrace. Truilos, I know where to find the artifact, he whispered in my ear.
Okay.
Hey, Laura, you have a minute? Come over if you have time. Uchu has something to ask me. Uchu and I were talking, and, well...
Uchu, what's on your mind?
The day of Etzli's coronation is approaching. Soon he will be a man and take the first steps towards becoming Paititi's future king.
That sounds like a day to look forward to.
It's the hope for that day that keeps a lot of us fighting Amaru and his cult.
Sometimes we all need to remember what we're fighting for. Is there something I can help you with?
When Etzli's father Sairi died, Honoratu bestowed the honor of surrogate father onto me. One of my duties is to gather 3 sacred items for the ceremony.
But with all that's happening right now, you aren't able to. What are these items?
They are the Savior's amulet, the champion's bow, and the king's horn. Each a blessing from the ancestors of the future king.
Tell me what you need and I'll see what I can do.
I already have men retrieving the amulet and bow, but if you could find Kabil, the instrument maker, and get the king's horn from him, you would be doing us a great favor. He's been difficult. I sent 2 men and both have failed. Perhaps you could talk to his wife.
I think I can manage that.
Be mindful. Kabil can be prickly sometimes, but Abra, his wife, has a way of dulling his edges.
Sounds good. Retrieve the king's horn.
Gabil?
Whee! So Cabal guys over here. White lady. Hello.
Father, come quick! It's the Ishiki.
What do you want? We don't have time for Honorato's rebellion right now.
Are you Kabil? Uchu sent me for the king's...
The king's horn. The call to the future? Look at the good that future's done for my present. Just go.
The cult found out my dad was making the horn. They poisoned our crops as punishment. Mom got sick. My brother Kwali went to the market to get herbs, but he hasn't returned.
That's terrible. Let me see if I can find your brother and get the herbs you need.
Thank you.
Oh no. Gosh. Excuse me. Suck. Let's take him out right now.
Hear about Kwali? No. Abra was poisoned by Kukulkan.
Excuse me.
Ah, Ishiki. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Kuali, the son of Kabil.
That poor boy. Chimali, one of Kukulkan's thugs, is holding him in a cell up at the market. waiting for the Ahau to come to punish him.
Thank you.
Be well, Ishiki.
Treat the king's horn. Okay. I grab that, of course. Some cloth.
Amaru returned for his funeral, inconsolable during the burial and immovable after. The next day, however, he cut swiftly through the city. He unmasked the cult's leader, exposing them as outsiders. It is time for the people of Paititi to take control of their city, he said, holding a decapitated head in one hand and the bloody knife in the other. No longer will we bow to outsiders.
Cool. Hold on, how?
A herb thief. He must be very dangerous.
Today it's theft, and tomorrow it's murder.
That's quite a leap, don't you think?
You really want to know what I think? I think we should round up all these little rats and drown them. Every one of them, especially Yumil. His father may be a serpent guard, but he is not.
Talk to Emil. Shit.
Thieves should be punished.
Hello there.
Hey, you're Ishiki. From the outside, right?
Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Well, me. I'm Yamil.
What sort of game are you boys playing?
It's not a game. My father is a serpent guard, a priest. I took his ceremonial knife to show my friends, and Shimali the guard saw. Shimali knows what father would do if he found out I took the knife, so he threw it up there. Now it's stuck.
Oh, let me see what I can do.
Wow, really? Thank you.
Thank you. Got the knife. Down.
Thank you, Ishiki.
You're welcome.
Hey, wait a minute. The grown-ups around here always chase us away. But you helped. What do you want?
Shh, I'll do the talking. So what do you want, Ishiki? I mean, is there something we can do to pay you back?
I'm trying to help Kuali.
You're too late. He's been sentenced to death. We can't do anything.
And Chimali the guard hates you.
Would Chamali chase you if you provoked him?
Why?
Because if he's not at his post, I can get to Kuali.
Yeah, I like it. Oh, you can tell Kuali to meet us at the cave. He'll know where it is. It'll be safe for him there.
I will.
Let's go. Asto, Raimi, with me. Samin, watch our backs. Then run to the cave. Stand back, Ishiki. We'll give you an opening. You coward! You'll end your life as a slave. Come taste my blade.
Yeah, and these llama patties too.
Little shits. Free collie.
Thieves should be punished.
Please, they were just herbs. I beg you,
Your brother told me of your troubles.
Wait, who are you?
Someone who
He's a
wants to
kid.
help.
I never wanted any of these to happen. I was only trying to help my mother get well.
Where are the herbs? Give them to me. I will heal your mother. Go. Your friends are waiting for you at the cave.
Thank you. Here are the herbs. I'll run as fast as I can.
Return to Kabil. I mean, won't they just go right back and knock him back up? It's kind of counterproductive. Sucks to that kid. Here's your
I
herbs.
thought I told you to go.
Kuali is safe, and I have the herbs your wife needs.
Really? And did you come to cure her, or to barter for the king's horn?
Here, this will help you.
Bless you, Ishiki. Kabil, quit being an ass. Give her the horn.
Here, with respect to the future king. Thank you for all you've done.
Thank you.
Turn to the hideout and give them load.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
Just dying dead. Yeah, bring it back. Here you go.
Last to leave and first to return. Jonah's stories of you are true.
The King's Horn, as requested.
Did Kabil give you any trouble?
You were right about his wife. She definitely had a way with his heart.
Thank you for this, Lara.
Of course. Uchu, what did you mean last to leave and first to return?
The men I have retrieving the other 2 items, they both left 3 days ago. Neither has returned.
Do you think something's happened to them?
It's Quincy that concerns me the most. He's young, likes to take risks.
Jumps into the water before checking to see how deep it is. I know the type.
Jonah.
Jonah's right. That describes Quincy perfectly. I never should have sent Quincy to that damn place.
What place is that?
The old cistern. It's where the remains of Manco are kept hidden from the cult.
Who is Manco?
He was a farmer who led Sairi and Amaru's ancestors out of Cusco to safety centuries ago. He is known as the peasant savior. It's his amulet we need for the coronation.
Why was Manco hidden away?
Manco's followers were known as the Order of the Peasant Savior. This rebellion was born from it. When the cult of Kukulkan first took power, they tried to wipe out the Order. Manco was hidden away in a secret place and kept safe. But over time, as the Order dwindled, the memory of that place has faded.
If you like, I could go look for Quenti.
You've done a lot already. Bringing back the King's Horn was a big gesture of friendship.
I don't mind, really. Maybe Quenti can show me the best cliffs to jump off.
Please don't encourage him. The entrance to the cistern is a cave above the white tree. Follow the trail. It'll lead you to it.
Chief, saviors, amulet. Find the white tree. I just got to gather all these like ritual. Kids can't do nothing by themselves. Our son lorded it. Monolith discovered.
I can't figure out what this means.
Lame.
Uchu said the entrance to the cistern was a cave above the white tree.
jump. Keep calm and carry on. Any more climbing? Where's this stupid cave? Ah.
There's the entrance.
Tree of the Savior's in.
During a fierce battle, a man of two bloods throws down his weapons and, speaking with passions, convinces the other warriors to do the same. They follow him from the battlefield into the city, where they behead several merchants whose initial bickering caused the war.
Sounds like fun. Someone started a war. From bickering. I wonder if I don't shimmy under this, snap it up. Ooh. Jump. Do. And Tomb Raider. Trinity.
The threat of the disease held at bay, we soon learned that Lopez had come and gone. Some of us began to suspect his betrayal, while others worried for his safety. The only course of action was to remain in the city, the reasoning twofold. We'd be ready when Lopez came to his senses and returned the artifact, or this would be the easiest point from which to mount a search for him. We struck an accord with the king. We would become his royal guard, physicians, and priests.
Okie dokie.
This shows a pilgrimage from a great city. This must be Manco, leading the priestess's ancestors out of Cusco.
Leading them out of Cusco. Where is Cusco?
No one's been through here in centuries. This has to be the right place.
Cut that. Ah, you suck. Whoa.
The remains Savior had been moved to an undisclosed location. We've had reports of the cult stealing objects and artifacts and holding them hostage in exchange for docility. We will not allow such a sacrilege to happen to Manco.
Golden effigy. Which way do I go? Gold.
Manco's resting place. This looks suspicious.
Which make those remains. First I must get some gold. None of these are climbable. It's down somewhere. Nope.
This looks like a procession of the dead. It's the Order hiding Manco from the cult of Kukulkan.
That's it. So that.
Shit, no.
Oh, hell!
Well guys, that'll wrap up part 16. Stay tuned for part 17 where we continue to avoid the Mako's remains. Until then guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the Let's Play series. And this is Razor Wrath. Peace out.